My best friend got my mom pregnant, so I made him lose everything. You think you know betrayal? You don't. Not until your best friend destroys your entire life while smiling in your face. His name was Sean. We grew up together. Middle school, high school, everything. He was practically family. Always at my house, always around my mom, always part of the family, or so I thought. And yeah, my mom had me young. I'm 21, she's 39. People used to joke we looked like siblings. I never thought twice about it until the day my world flipped inside out. It started when I noticed how weird they were acting. Sean was over more than usual. They'd whisper when I wasn't in the room, stop talking when I walked in. My gut knew something was off, but I didn't want to believe it. Then one night my mom sat me down. Her hands were shaking. She says she's pregnant, and the father is Sean. I sat there numb. My best friend got my mother pregnant. He didn't even have the guts to tell me himself. Of course, when I confronted him, he had the usual garbage excuses. It just happened. We didn't mean for it. I still care about you, man. Care about me? You just ruined two families with one decision. But as much as that betrayal crushed me, what happened next is what lit the fire inside me. See, I have a dog, Marley, my absolute world. 5 years old, sweetest Labrador you'll ever meet. While I was still trying to process everything, Sean started joking that I needed to get rid of Marley once the baby arrived. He sheds too much. He's gonna scare the kid. Dogs like that aren't good for newborns. I told him Marley's not going anywhere. That's when things escalated. One evening, I came home, and Marley was missing. I searched everywhere, posted flyers, drove for hours, nothing. 3 days later, animal control called. Marley had been dumped miles away, tied to a pole near a highway. Sean swore he had nothing to do with it, but animal control had security footage. It was him, loading Marley into his truck, driving off. That was it. I was done grieving. Now it was war. Sean thought he was building his new perfect little life. New apartment, posting ultrasound photos, captioning it, starting my family with the love of my life. I didn't attack fast. I waited, planned. First, I found out where he was working. A small startup owned by one of his girlfriend's cousins. I applied for a job there, got hired 2 months later. I became his co-worker, his buddy again. He was dumb enough to trust me, always bragging, telling me how he was handling money for the company. Private purchases on company credit, trips, luxury items, even forged invoices. I documented everything, screenshots, recordings, every shady deal. Then I anonymously forwarded everything to the owner, the IRS, and the local business bureau. Sean was fired on the spot. Criminal investigation open, frozen accounts, fines, lawsuits. He lost his job, his savings, and most importantly, his stability, right as the baby was due. But I wasn't done. I tracked down his landlord, found out his lease agreement was under his girlfriend's name alone. I sent her an anonymous message with proof of his cheating. Not with my mom, with other women too. Yeah, turns out Sean had side chicks the entire time. She left him, took the unborn baby, and moved out. Sean was jobless, broke, and now homeless. He tried crashing at his parents' place. I made sure they found out everything too. Within a month, he was living out of his car. The final touch, Marley. I had kept all the footage of him dumping my dog. I leaked it online anonymously. The internet destroyed him. Every post, every comment. Thousands of people saw him as the monster who abandoned an innocent dog. His reputation, gone forever. He texted me once, "Why are you doing this? You're ruining my life." I stared at my screen and smiled. "No, Sean, you ruined mine. I just made sure you never get to build another one."